welcome to Library Time. My name is Rachel and we're here at the Georgina Public Library. My background might look a little bit different than what you're used to if you've been watching Library Time. Since we're reopening, we removed some of our bookshelves, mainly the board books back here behind me, and I love having them behind me just to kind of bring it all, feel like we're doing regular program. So just a few things to mention since it's Library Time. We have some exciting programs still going on for a few more weeks before we announce our next session. So please tune into Lego Club for new challenges every Wednesday evening. We have Tuesday morning Storybook Live with Miss Sarah. We have Thursday morning Ready Set Kindergarten with Miss Jo. She teaches the kids like our really popular Ready Set program that we had in person before. She does it all online now. So kind of those things to get ready for school and different activities you can try at home, and some really funny books as well, and some Miss Jo kind of kooky, fun, wild stuff. And then on Thursday afternoon, we have Craft Corner with me. So you can sign up for the craft bags through our website. There's still a couple weeks left of that program, or you can watch at home and use the supplies you have at home, or perhaps go out and get some so you can do it as well. And I'm really excited that we're open to the public now, so please come get your materials, say hi to us. We're not doing in-person program just yet, so all the programs I just mentioned are going to be online, either on Facebook Live or on YouTube, so you can find us there. And all the details are on our website, as well as our flyers and all that information as well. So I have some exciting new books to show you. So if you watched last week, you saw that we got some Mo Willems Spanish collection books. So here's another one. So Elephant and Pig is a really fun series if you've been following along in the English version. So it's in full Spanish. So if you have any Spanish person in your family, any person that speaks Spanish in your family that can read it along with you, or you'd like to learn how to read Spanish, there's lots of fun illustrations to read along to make it a little bit easier as well. Or you can just, if you're learning Spanish, this would be a great one to try out. Next, we have a couple juvenile easy readers. So these ones are great for those people who are just learning to read on their own and still kind of want that more fun, silly content of the school age. So this one for Otto is very beginner reader. There's only a few words on the page, lots of fun illustrations, and even though it is thicker with the pages, it should be quite easy to follow along as well. And School of Fish, this one is it's probably a couple levels higher than that one, but it has a really nice lyrical way going through it of speaking. So it's really fun, especially if it's being spoken out loud by a parent or a child. It's got a really nice rhythm to it and a fun story as well. We also have Robobaby. So Robobaby, this one is really fun. It's about how robot babies are made and some of the chaos of that happening, and when you have a new robot baby and you're just new to being a robot mom or dad, what kind of stuff happens with that. So this is a really fun story. And this is the book I'm going to be reading today, Mootilda's Bad Mood. So this one is really funny and got some great pictures, and I can't wait to show it to you in just a moment. And then when we're back, I'm going to announce the guest reader. Mootilda's Bad Mood by Rosen, Schwartz, and Kirsti, illustrated by Claudia Ranucci. By Little Bee Books. Mootilda woke up in a huff with hay stuck in her hair. What's going on? My pillow's gone? My doll's way over there? She hugged her moo-ma cow, who said, "Oh, sweetie, have a treat." She grabbed a stick and took a lick, and it landed on her feet. I'm in a bad mood. Moo-ma said, "That's terrible. But don't stay in and mope." She smoothed her cowlick, smooched her cheek, and said, "Go jump some rope." Some calves were playing double dutch. Mootilda caught some air. She skipped and tripped and bucket tipped, and milk spilled everywhere. I'm in a bad mood. The hay down there don't have a cow. We'll get this mess removed. Soothing swim will cool you down. Your mood will soon improve. Some lambs were diving in the pond. They lunged and plunged, kerplop. Mootilda leapt, but whack went smack and did a bovine belly flop. I'm in a bad mood. Don't be mad, it's not so bad. I've got slammed, she cried. That dive was a calamity. Relax, go take a ride. Some pigs were riding bicycles. Mootilda grabbed a spare. They squealed and wheeled and meant to yield, but flew up in the air. I'm in a bad mood. This morning stinks. I think I'm jinxed. I'm scraped up from that fall. You're fine. Don't whine, replied the swine. That's hogwash. Play some ball. Some ponies dribbled and shot and scored. Mootilda dunked and dashed. She alley-ooped, but missed the hoop, and a ball bounced off and crashed. I'm in a bad mood. This day's been a catastrophe. I think I've got a curse. The chickens clucked. You've got bad luck. Our day's been even worse. Our stuff was pecked. Our projects wrecked. We're feeling bleak and blue. Oh my, what a coincidence. You're in a bad mood too? We're in a bad mood. Mootilda took a breath and said, I don't know who's upset her. Let's huddle in and commiserate, and then we'll feel much better. Mootilda cheered the chickens up with creamy cold dessert. Just then, a crow flew way too low and knocked hers in the dirt. Mootilda gasped. And then she laughed. Her laughs rang on and on. Then suddenly, to her surprise, her gloomy mood was gone. I'm in a good mood. Mootilda felt magnificent. She'd really changed her tune. My melancholy mood has left. I'm now over the moon. And she set up signs that said, counseling expert in the field. And the crow says, I'm in a bad mood. The end. So that was Mootilda's Bad Mood by Rosen Schwartz and Kirsti and illustrated by Claudia Ranucci. So wasn't that one really funny? This one, if you go back and you rewatch the video or you read it by yourself, this time when you read it, look out for, you'll see in the background, oh, I just gotta get to the right picture, the chickens in the background and their story and what happened to them. So if you reread it, please have a look at that because it's really funny. I'm so excited to introduce our guest reader. Our guest reader this week is Cheyenne. So if you've ever come to the library for Summer Reading Club last summer, or come to some of our programs and me, Joe, or Sarah were unable to make it that week, then you probably would have met Cheyenne. She's really great and really fun, and I can't wait to share the story that she's going to read to you in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne and I'm your guest reader this week, and today we'll be reading Oh, the Places You'll Go. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places that you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights, you'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across a weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With the banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go! There is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with the ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, 'cause you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On will you go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, through the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Boxbum or Bixie or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you for joining me for this story. Bye.